All right, guys, welcome back to the show. Hopefully, should have a good one for you guys today. I do want to start off the show first off, though, by saying all condolences and sorry for anybody that had anything to do with today's shooting in Minnesota. That was a horrific thing to see. Nobody ever wants to see a school shooting or children dead. And even more people, as of now, from my knowledge, more people hospitalized or in surgery. Truly horrific thing to see. And, my heart goes out to anybody that knows anybody that was hurt in today's mass shooting, basically. But yeah, for today's show, guys, what I wanted to go over was basically this guy. His name is Graham Plattner. He's a new Democratic candidate for Senate in Maine. He's running for 2026, so he would be going after Susan Collins's seat, the incumbent. I think you guys probably know who that is. She's been in office. Another person that's been in office for like fucking 30 years, and it's just another person that I think people are tired of. Especially our generation. Our generation has definitely been complaining of how old the people are, and they should have term limits. And even just talking to some people that I know, even saying term limits for everything. It's term limits for senators, term limits for Supreme Court justices, whatever. They're just tired of people being old as shit and just hanging on to power. And this is a guy that's young and has good policies that can go against Susan Collins for sure. And we all know Susan Collins. She's bought by AIPAC and the Israeli lobby, and even just recently got booed at this this press conference, which was pretty funny. I'll show you guys that. I will show you guys that as well. So I'm going to get into this first video. All right, guys. So I'm going to give you guys a look at his campaign video, and then I'll react after.
What I love most about Maine are the people. I have never met people who are more hard scrabble, even in a place that requires you to work like 2 or 3 different jobs. We have watched this state become essentially unlivable for working class people, and it makes me deeply angry. My name is Graham Plattner, and I'm running for U.S. Senate in Maine to defeat Susan Collins. A decade of military service going overseas, farming oysters to feed my community, diving to lend a hand to other fishermen, trying to start a family. But everywhere I've gone, it seems like the fabric of what holds us together is being ripped apart by billionaires and corrupt politicians, profiting off of destroying our environment, driving our families into poverty, and crushing the middle class. I did 4 infantry tours in the Marine Corps and the Army. I'm not afraid to name an enemy, and the enemy is the oligarchy. It's the billionaires who pay for it, and the politicians who sell us out. And yeah, that means politicians like Susan Collins. I'm not fooled by this fake charade of Collins' deliberations and moderation. The difference between Susan Collins and Ted Cruz is at least Ted Cruz is honest about selling us out and not giving a damn. People know that the system is screwing them. They know it in their bones. Nobody I know around here can afford a house. Healthcare is a disaster. Hospitals are closing. We have watched all of that get ripped away from us, and everyone's just trying to keep it all together. Why can't we have universal health care like every other first world country? Why can't we take care of our veterans when they come home? Why are we funding endless wars and bombing children? Why are CEOs more powerful than unions? We fought 3 different wars since the last time we raised the minimum wage. I'm not pretending to have all the answers, but I know that I'm asking the right questions. When I tell people around here that I'm running for Senate, sometimes the initial reaction is, what the but when I tell them why I'm doing it, because I truly do believe that we can build a system that is going to represent working people, the #1 response has been, well, thank God somebody's going to do it. You're supposed to fight for the things you love. This is our home, and I will fight tirelessly for it, for you. It's Mainers first, in Maine, always.
All right, guys, there you have it. Yeah, it's a good message. I'd say it's a really good message. I think more of recent, uh, people are just starting to wake up, as you can see with the gaining traction of this guy Graham Plattner and even Zoran Mamdani in New York. At the end of the day, the messaging is that these people are getting richer. There's the billionaires and just the wealth is just getting expanded and expanded at the top 1%, and the bottom one, or really bottom like 20-30%, are getting less rich and less rich and not coming up at all. And that's just a good message to say. It's not like the Republicans want you to think. It's not the trans people. It's not the gay people. It's not the black people. It's not the immigrants. It's not Asians. Whatever race they want to pin, whatever political culture game they want to play, it's not that. It's it's the bad policies of billionaires first, rich people first, like the tax cuts, and it's not enough like things like he said, free healthcare for regular people. Like I'll even show you guys his website so you guys get exactly what he's going for here. Just really good progressive policies that we've always talked about on this channel. Ban billionaires from buying elections. We've always said that that's a good thing, getting money out of politics. Would that be very hard to do, by just him flipping this one seat? It probably wouldn't get it done, but at least that's another person in office that would be willing to do that. Rebuilding our failing healthcare system. We all know the healthcare system is fucked. The other day, I just even said that the healthcare system, I've talked to doctors and said how bad it is now. Defend our air and water. Defend Medicare and Medicaid, like Trump's trying to get rid of right now. Protect Social Security. Yes, we need to, actually, I don't even know what I haven't read any of these, but one thing with Social Security, what we need to do is so everybody pays the same tax rate to put into Social Security, no matter it doesn't have like tax brackets. That needs to be changed. The people that are richer need to pay more in taxes for Social Security, obviously, or the Social Security is going to end. Or I don't know if it'll end, but it'll definitely dwindle it down. So that needs to change. In billionaire tax dodging. Let's see. Support public schools. That's always good. Protect Maine's economy. No more pointless wars, of course. Child care crisis. One thing that reminds me of my mom, Donnie, wants to have free child care in New York City. Yeah, that's a lot of things we talked about on this story, on this channel. So yeah, I have a couple more things to show you guys. So the person he's going against is Susan Collins. This is a hilarious couple videos, where she's just getting booed. I didn't even know that. I read it a little time before I started this video. She hasn't done a event in Maine in 10 years, and she's been in office since 1996. One, that's too long. Two, why is she not doing events in her own state? That's insane. That's actually insane. So this was like a ribbon cutting ceremony, is what this article says. Here it is. This was Collins' first public press conference style event in her home state in nearly a decade. A decade, guys. So she's damn near won twice before she's done an event in her own city, in her own state. That's crazy. But here's a video. You can just hear him booing. The guy's trying to get him to calm down. Her own state, guys. Her own state. This is how she's being treated. For good reason. And you hear him saying shame. Uh, I think that, yeah, there's one more here. I only play a couple of seconds. I mean, you hear it. Shame, shame. Look at her. She's laughing. What are you laughing at? Your own constituents don't like you. They don't like you. I mean, it's ridiculous, and it's for good reason. I mean, Susan Collins, another person just bought by AIPAC, and there's a lot of them. Even the Democrats, you know, we've been over this. A lot of Democrats are paid by Israel, and will vote towards Israel, like Charlemagne would say when he called Hakeem Jeffries the other day. What did he say? AIPAC Shakur, that's what he called him. AIPAC Shakur, that was brutal. That was hilarious. Yeah, and then just voting for, everything that the Trump administration has been doing, and it's been doing us no good. It wouldn't do anybody in Maine good. It's probably gonna make like the things she voted for, the big beautiful bill, gonna make people lose health care probably in Maine too. And Susan Collins voted for it. And it's just tax cuts for the billionaires, and nothing for the lower class. And I think everybody is waking up to that. And I think he can win in 2026 because she's getting support, or getting called out like that in her own state, and there's not a lot of people. Not a lot of people going to it. You saw it was very little people anyways. I don't even know what it was for really. It was just like a ribbon cutting thing. But yeah, I mean, with these type of policies, we all know that we have the winning position on pretty much everything, compared to the Republicans. So just on this policy alone, he's just in a way better spot than Susan Collins. But they'll try to outspend them, I'm sure, and then just win that way by just drowning him in marketing and things of that nature. That's why we also need to get money out of politics as well, because anything where it's just down to the voters voting for the politicians, we'd get more people like Graham Plattner and Zoran Mamdani into office, and it'd just be a killing for the Republicans. That's why they're trying to cheat all the time recently, even down to the gerrymandering thing, because there's usually some buyer's remorse when the Republicans get in office. We did lose fair and square, recently in that last election, but there's usually some regret. So hopefully I think Graham Plattner should win in Maine, and that we could flip another seat in the Senate. I think that if he wins, that would flip it to 52-48, and then hopefully we get 3 or 2 more somewhere. I saw just today Iowa flipped a seat in their state Senate. So last time Iowa was blue. What happened, right? So those Obama days when we put a slacking on the Republicans. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you guys in this one. All my social media will be down below, and if you want to donate to independent media like myself, all that's down below as well. I'd appreciate every dollar, and I just appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully you guys put a like and subscribe on this video. That would be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one.